In this video, I'm going to review Liquitex Acrylic Gouache and use it to paint this still life. Acrylic gouache is essentially matte acrylic paint. It dries to a matte surface and is more opaque than regular acrylics. It dries fast and it's waterproof when it's dry. It's flexible, so you can paint it in thick layers without worrying about it cracking. I purchased this set of primary colors, but there are 50 colors to choose from. 37 of the colors are listed as opaque on the color chart. The rest of them are semi-opaque. I tested the colors for opacity and only the yellow is semi-opaque. The rest of the colors in this set have good coverage. Liquitex created a new bottle design for the acrylic gouache. I think it's an improvement over regular paint tubes. The caps of the bottles are easy to pop off. When you're done, just push the cap down until you hear a click. There are no threads on the cap that can get clogged with paint. The bottle is easy to squeeze and I feel like I have control over how much paint comes out. The bottle has a wide mouth opening so you can get in there with a palette knife or brush. The paint dries to a matte surface. However, I did notice the Mars Black and even the Emerald Green have a little bit of shine to them when they dry, especially when they're applied in thick layers. If this is a problem, you can add some Ultra Matte Medium to the paint to make it dry to a flat finish. The swatch on the right is with the medium and it dried to a flat surface. This painting is on a 12 by 12 inch gallery wrapped canvas. Here I'm testing out the colors for the teapot. They may look too dark for a white teapot, but here are the colors from the reference photograph. Notice how dark they are when I place them on a white background. Your eye has a difficult time judging colors when they're surrounded by other colors. This is one of the reasons why painting is so difficult. One thing I noticed right away with this acrylic gouache is that it seems to blend a little bit easier than regular heavy body acrylics. I'm not sure why this is. It might be because it has a thinner consistency, which makes it easier to move the paint around. Most acrylics have a tendency to dry darker, but I noticed that the darker colors dry slightly lighter. Here's the background when the paint is wet, and this is how it looks when it dries. It's slightly lighter. I believe this is because of the matte surface. Here I have most of the colors blocked in. It creates a convincing illusion of a still life. It's a matter of how much detail you want to add. The beginning stages of a painting consist of bold moves, and it goes much faster than the final stages. As you near the completion of the painting, each move becomes more subtle. It seems as though the final 20% of a painting takes as long as the first 80%. Overall, I would recommend these paints if you have an interest in acrylic gouache. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe and visit drawandpaintforfun.com for a more in-depth review.